Hello, good afternoon, all. I just thought I could just touch base. I haven't done a video for some time, and just to quickly talk about the importance of taking care of yourself after a breakup, after an adversity, why it is important to go through the emotions, to go through that process of accepting it as a process, not just as this bad thing that can happen. So, literally, what I'm saying is like it's more like accepting that at times when things don't go right, you are gonna feel sad. You're going to feel all the emotions that can come. You can feel tearful. You can feel angry. You can feel excited. You can feel like everything is falling apart. But it is okay to accept the fact that that is exactly what is happening, and also understanding that it is an emotion and emotions do come and go, but then the facts remain the same. So that could be maybe the fact that your loved one is just walked out on you, or you found love, or it could mean that this long term relationship is just crumbling down and you are actually finding it difficult for you to cope. But the main thing is accepting and looking at the situation as it is, and knowing that this is a hard time, I'm going through this, and knowing that at times tears are actually grieving, and grieving is good for you at times because it does actually cleanse. So at times through that grieving process, at times you're going like, oh no, I just can't stop crying. Why is this happening to me? Why can't it just stop? But it is a process. Accepting that it is actually a process, and you have to go through that, because by the end of the day, usually everything that happens to us, no matter how bad it is, I always say I've got a 72-hour period of mourning, or 72-hour acute phase, which means that it is a phase whereby you walk through that pain when you actually almost like not go get out of bed, or you feel like you just can't eat, or you can't talk to anybody and all that. Just accept it as like the way you'd take a wound. When you get injured, the first few hours it's going to bleed, it's going to be sore, it's going to go through the process whereby it's going to have all the other exudates coming up to try and make it heal and all those things. So that process is a process that we go through at any point in our lives when things don't go right, or when things hurt. So when something is hurting, just remember it is a process, and you do actually have to live through the process. So at times understanding that it's a process, and it's one step at a time, which can be cleared after some time, in accepting that at this point it is not going to be easy, it's going to be painful, but knowing that it is just something that is actually going to go and finish, and you are going to sit down and process it in a different way. So be kind to yourself, look at it and think to yourself, how can I just look at this situation in the best way possible? Yes, it's hurting, but it is temporary, it will pass. I've seen the worst situations in life, or whatever you'd never imagine, but still people do go through that. There's that part where there is resilience, where people do go through stuff, but you do still go past it, which means in life, no matter what happens, there's some people, for those who believe in God or who believe in whatever, that no matter what happens, nothing is way bigger than you. It will pass. Like this too shall pass, and it does pass. Somewhere along the way, you wake up in the morning and things are different, and all of a sudden you're thinking, oh geez, I never thought I could actually go past this. So whatever it is that you're going through, just know that this too shall pass. Either it's the worst thing, whatever loss it is, know that it will pass. And I've got programs to help with different points in your life, and in those programs I do actually help you identify where the pain is and how to actually deal with that. So I hope we'll catch up on one of the platforms. And in the next few weeks, I'll be having these programs on my internet, in my different platforms, the Instagram, Facebook, um, YouTube links. So you can actually download a tool that can help you identify where the main pain is and how to deal with this grief, pain, sorrow a bit at a time, and help you look at the situation a different way, and also save yourself the time of going through the grief in an unreasonable way. So I do hope we'll be able to catch up soon. I'm feeling so much better. I just had a bit of some neck pain, and it was actually really pathetically terrible, which also got me to actually appreciate life better and have some time to relax and slow down a bit. So sorry about not being available for a few days, and I'm back, not in 100% yet, but I'm glad to be back on air. So thank you all for all the beautiful messages, for those who send me the beautiful messages to get me well. I do think they did work. So thank you so much. See you soon.